especially when things are difficult, we might be looking for solutions. And so solutions can show up in a multiple of ways. So now what I'm gonna do is just open that up for you. So if you've been feeling stagnant, if you've been feeling writer's block, if you've been feeling not as motivated as you would like to be, or if you are motivated but you're just not getting the results that you're looking for, call my 1-800 number and no, I'm just kidding. Or if you're not getting the results that you're looking for, let's try to open you up so that perhaps in this session you feel a little bit calmer and more clarity. I feel like that's how it is when someone's like, I have a solution for you, and it is behind this paywall. So, if you're just a community, I will try to crack as many jokes as I can, because the most important thing is that you feel better at the end, and I will do whatever I need to do to make you feel better. But just open up. Just open up here and exhale. Open up. Exhale. Oh, and like a crunchy side note. So they have the Miss Cleo documentary coming out, and I'm so excited to watch it, because I think that's a really good example of when someone can be tapped in, but because they are not presenting as themselves, they fuck up their whole situation. So the whole idea within the third eye, which brings up the conversation of clairvoyance, mediumship, so clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentient, the ability to be able to see something, know something that you shouldn't have access to, but you do know, or be able to kind of see things happen before they actually happen, versus mediumship. I'll work on you too. Versus mediumship, which is being able to communicate with those who have passed on. Now, there are many cultures, many ancestral cultures, indigenous cultures. Everyone has some type of ancestral culture, no matter who you are, that they were already connected and tapped into their everyday norm of communicating with those who have passed. And there were just some people who may have been born or who learned how to tap into that more efficiently. So this whole idea of communicating with those on the other side, it is not a new human experience or concept. And so the conversation that can come up sometimes is, who is authentic, who can actually do it, who can't do it, who is faking. And here's the thing, as you see all the time, scammers, like I had to get on a scammer who was trying to impersonate me. People will try to look the part or talk the part or kind of live into a type of stereotype in order to take advantage of the person, the consumer, the client, whoever that is, because they're trying to, they're not going through training, they're not actually really tapping into anything. And maybe some of these people can tap in, but for some reason they have not put themselves out there. Regardless, I think I'm really excited for this Cleo documentary, because I remember growing up and seeing them infomercials, and I felt like she tapped into people, but I also felt like the stereotype of who she was, you know, could she have come out and done readings for people just as she was, or did she have to take on this Caribbean stereotype of how media wanted to see her being portrayed? And you know, she was an actress too, so there's all that. So that's nice and interesting. And I'm one of those people where I'm all for the documentaries, okay? I'm all for the documentaries. mean to go on that tangent, but I think it's really, really important. You don't just believe everything someone says. You take what you need and you leave what you don't. But most importantly, it's all about activating these things within you, because only you, no one else outside of you, only you know 100% what you need and what's best for you and how this life will play out for you. I can't see that for you. You can't see that for me. But only you can see that for yourself. So I like to encourage people to strengthen that gift for themselves. And sometimes people go on to help others and continue to train. And I don't think this is talked about often. I know I talk about it in my apprenticeship, but training is so important. And I don't just mean one time, I mean continued education too. Every year I take on a new modality or heighten a modality that I'm already working on, because I believe knowledge is important. I believe practice is important. And I believe from learning from the community and the elders that are around me. And sometimes people can get caught in just learning one thing and just, oh, that's it. So all my apprentices know, okay, you're going to learn Reiki, but you're going to learn some other stuff. And you have to keep on learning and keep on growing. That's a part of the process. So just clearing that out for you. And I hope that what we're talking about brings some clarity into your life. Because sometimes you may feel like you're not good enough, or other times you feel like you don't, for some reason, have the insight. And I guarantee you have the insight. You have what it needs for you. Now, you may not be able to go and boss somebody else around in their life, but you know 100% what you need for yourself. Trust yourself. The greatest gift you can give yourself is trust. And even when you look at situations where you feel like, oh, was I right here or was I not right here? Just understand that everything is leading you to an opportunity to make new and better decisions. So maybe you want to make a decision right now, but you got to open yourself up a little bit more, because what you need is a little further down the road. So keep on going. Don't give up. Don't give in. Don't feel like what you want in life is not worth fighting for. And also go through the process of change. There's a lot of things that we all feel like this is how things should go. And rightfully so. Life will humble us and open us back up to new possibilities. Sometimes possibilities very comfortable with trusting yourself. And sometimes the universe and your body will put you in situations that feel uncomfortable. So you have to learn how to trust yourself, because once you do that, you learn that lesson. And the next time you have a big thing that shows up in your life, it's not as tough. And you can go to that next level in your life and that next level there. So it's all for your highest vibrational good self, family. If no one has said, let me go to say I love you.